Yo, it's me. Man, today was pretty crazy. Like, I'm running off, I think, 3 hours of sleep. I had, probably, I've been averaging 4 hours of sleep for the past 4 days, I think. And boy, I've been pretty down. Just, don't want to go too much in detail, but some things happened, and I've just been really sad. And I think like when you get so little sleep, like the front part of your brain is like the reasoning one, and the back part of it is like very impulsive, emotional, etc. But that back part of my brain has definitely been dominating today. And I was just like crying, man. Like so many moments where I just felt depressed today. And I just like got out of bed, started working on some Instagram reels, right? And then the first reel I was working on was like just wanted to make, like, I wanted to do something positive for myself. And man, like my friend in my group chat that we're really close with, like he told me, because I had like an unfortunate thing kind of happen yesterday, and then I was just like so sad. I'm like, I'm back in the valley again. I'm back in the valley season. And he's like, what? Dude, you had a video go like 500K. You have 5,000 followers now. And you have like this brand that contacted you. And like a girl even contacted you. And like, you have stuff happening. You're not in the valley. What the heck? Right? I'm like, wait, dude, you're freaking right. What am I doing? Like, after one mishap, I just like crash out and everything looks gloomy. That's like been my problem. It's like my standards get so high immediately after I reach some of my goals. And I was like, you know what? I need to like freaking look back on what I've accomplished so far in the 30 days. A little bit over 30 days of posting content. And dude, I'm like, dude, this is incredible. Like everything that's happened. And I just recollected what happened and I created it into a short reel. But I didn't finish that reel yet. I went to like the laundromat because there's some stuff going on. Anyway, like housemate issues and a specific guy. Me and him just don't get along. Anyway, I would have crashed out normally really hard, being this sleep deprived and having the back of my head dominate my decisions today. I felt it. The exact same thing that happened like build up that leads to a crash out. Anyway, I was like just like forcing myself not to let this rage consume me. And I think I did a good job today. I'm proud of myself for that. But anyway, I went to the laundromat and I'm still deep in my sadness. Like I think I cried like 2 times on the drive there. I'm in the laundromat and I'm like, dude, I need to channel this extreme sadness into an Instagram reel. And I started making the reel I released today. And it's titled, what is it titled? Like, the side effects of being obedient to God that nobody talks about at church, right? And I just, like, listed out some really horrible things that happened to people like Elijah, Jeremiah, David, Paul, right? But anyway, I can't even say I'm gonna link the video because I want to just upload these YouTube videos unedited, raw, etc. Also, yeah, I don't want to edit any of that stuff. I already do too much of that. But yeah, if you go watch a video, that would be crazy. Oh, it's on my YouTube Shorts. Yeah, it's on my YouTube Shorts. You can watch it. But anyway, I upload that, and I created that at the laundromat, and dude, I cried like 3 times making that thing. Like, the combination of the verses I was reading and already my deep sadness, oh my gosh, it was just like waterfall moment, dude. And I just knew, okay, this is such a good reel. This is a freaking amazingly good reel. I believed in it hard. Uploaded it, and it's just like, I think it's almost at 15K right now. And that's the fastest growth on a video I've ever had so far. And it hasn't even been 12 hours, I think. And some people commented like I think one person commented like people could feel the emotions you put into your work, you know? And one person was definitely like, I don't know, maybe not, but they put the cry emoji in, right? But people feel it, dude, when you put your raw emotions into something. Anyway, yeah, like even I watched the reel a couple times after having made it, and I was just tearing up, dude. So that was success number 1 of today. And then I told my work, like, oh, you know, I'm just not feeling good today. And my team is so flexible. I really love them. They're such cool guys. Even my team, dude. My team is basically they got acquired by my company, and they had their own startup. So they're all entrepreneurs and business people too. They're so flexible with time and schedule and everything. They just want me to get the work done, and we're like in mega startup mode because we're trying to integrate that startup feature into the main company's product. But it's been really cool because of that. Like, these people don't care about our company, bureaucracy, politics, etc. I'm just completely away from all of that. And I think about that, and it's like, there's no way God's not behind this. It's like, yeah, if you watch my very first video, you'll know what I'm talking about. My very first video I uploaded on YouTube. Dude, like, that started everything for me. Just like wanting out of the tech industry. And this is a good compromise so far, being with my team and having it be flexible. And I just told them, bruz, I'm tired, like, I'm not feeling good. I'm just gonna take it easy after I merge this PR. And I did. So at like 1 p.m. I got off, and I was like grind mode on Instagram stuff, and like I'm in part of like a music community thing. Okay, that's the next thing I'm talking about. So I joined this music coaching program. It has a community of like people who are just like me, like wanting to make music happen for real. And I was so like excited about it when I was signing up for it. But then after the first session, like the first group call session, I was like, oh shoot, did I choose wrong? Because it's expensive, number 1. And number 2, everyone there is like an aspiring like EDM DJ. Like they play shows and they play like festivals and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, is that me? Like, is that me? I'm not sure, right? That's a world I'm just so unfamiliar with, like being a actual performing DJ. And that is something I eventually want to learn. But it's just like not something I'm familiar with at all, and I don't have the bandwidth to add something new, right? So I felt overwhelmed by that for the past couple of weeks, and I was like, dude, I already signed the contract and everything, and I'm like, oh, did I choose wrong? So I messaged the owner of the whole thing, right, last week, and I was like, hey man, I think I need to drop out of it. Can you be merciful to me? And then I did like the classroom material today, and I was like, wait a second, this is so helpful for my like content and everything, and this is more of a business brand thing, vision thing, rather than focusing on being a headliner DJ. And I was like, wait a second, I think I'm thinking about this whole thing wrong. And I got on a call with him today. We just cleared everything up. And suddenly I feel like I have a real mentor in my life. Like, I need to tell you about how I got connected with this guy, but basically I uploaded like my most popular reel, right? And he commented on it and he started following me. And then like I followed him back because I saw that he's a Monstercat placed producer. Like he has 2 or 3 songs released on Monstercat, and I listened to them. Woo, so good, such good music. And he's a Christian, because he was like, dude, like I forgot what he commented on my video, but he's like, you know, if I was Satan, the best way I would target those who are not meant to do like, you know, standard ministry in the church, to make them think that they are supposed to, and that because they don't want to, they are sinning against God, something like that. And that is exactly something what Satan would do and has done for me. But anyway, he commented that, and I was like, oh, you know, the blue check mark thing helps, because I was like, oh, who's this guy? And I see him, I'm like, oh, 26K followers. Like those things, they just like, they kind of get to me. I'm like pretty shallow in that way. And then I saw that he was Monstercat music. He had music on Monstercat, and I was like, oh, who is this guy? And I saw that he had the coaching business. And when you follow people who have these things, right? Like they have the auto-generated message that messages you, right? And I didn't know about that. I thought he genuinely sent me a message, right? And I responded to him in that auto-generated message. And then we actually started a real conversation. And I just started like confessing my trauma with music to him, right? And he's like, dude, you know, let's book a call and let's talk about it. And I told him more about it in the actual call. And then I signed up for the coaching thing, because I was like, I need a freaking mentor regarding music. I got help regarding my weight. Like I spent a lot of money learning how to manage my weight. And I was like, it's time for me to do the same for music. And I was like, okay, this is it. Like this is me investing in it for real. And then I had that first group call, and I was like, oh, this is so like, it's just catered to DJs. I'm like, did I make a bad decision? Anyway, we cleared all that up today. And dude, I feel like I have my content / brand / music coach for real. And this is something I've been wanting like for a while, for like my whole music career. And I was like, dude, I get a manager, but I heard managers F you over, and like I need someone I trust. And dude, a Christian producer who's already excellent and already doing this full time, and who went through such a similar thing with me with music. Like he had also a depression phase where he just quit music, and he's not focusing on music right now, but like he's focused on this on other things, coaching business, being one of them. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like when I think about it now, there's someone else behind all of this. And the cherry on the top for today, like the homeowner of the room I'm renting, right? He is something special. He is really special, man. Like he has his own like video, cinematography, film business. He does work for like, you know, restaurants that need like shooting and stuff like that, and all types of different like film stuff with his wife. Oh, that's like my dream, by the way, like having your own business and running it with your partner. And he has that. It's so cool, man. And like anyway, he just messaged me today. He's like, dude, let's have dinner. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And he has a co-working space that he like rented some rooms from. It's like a 5-minute drive from here. And I go there, and then I was like, what the heck? I couldn't get in the parking lot because it's closed. So I went to like the overfill parking, and it happened that there's a TEDx event there. And then he is closely connected with like the building owner and like the people of this like crew of the TEDx people. Anyway, I walked in there, tried like some weird indie soda, indie kombucha, and like the the speakers, I have no idea who they are, but they're talking about like flow state today. And she talked about how when you live a performance driven life, it's so cancer. Like when you're living to meet a quota or to have results and everything, like you can't think about the moment. And the key to being in flow state is being fully present in the moment. And instead of making the result of the work that you're working on the reward, the actual process of your creating, whether you're making a song or whatnot, is your reward. And you're doing it completely for that moment. And that is so true. Like when I think about all the good songs, all the quote unquote songs I'm proud of that I made, it was exactly that. I didn't think about anything except, holy cow, this is so fun making this. But anyway, like that happened, and then I got to meet the owner of the building. And this guy is learning how to DJ, and he has like a booth set up with CDJs and everything. And he told me like, you know, you have walked in at the perfect time, because he knows I'm a electronic music producer. And I told him I didn't know how to DJ, but he's like, dude, you are here at the perfect time, because he just started setting up the whole system, and he like throws like little shows on Saturdays, and a lot of DJs come. And I happen to already know who he considers the best DJ in town. Like I got in contact with him at the other facility that he owns. And it's just like, I had no idea he was such a good DJ, but I knew that he was a full-time DJ or something. And like that was his main gig. But I'm just like, what the heck is going on? This town is so weird, because that owner just like, I didn't even like say anything. He just like talking to me. He's just inviting me up to like stay to hear the sound system that he's so proud of that he set up. And then I went up there and he started like showing me how to do some things with the CDJs, and I didn't catch any of it, but it's just like, what the, like everything's just happening for me. This is like a movie. And I'm like in the perfect place out of nowhere. It's just like, even the house I moved into and the homeowner, like when I posted on Facebook, like it just felt right when he was like, 5 people reached out to me and he reached out to me, right? And I was like, oh, this guy's the guy to go with for sure. I just felt it. Just like everything is like so weirdly falling into place. And I just like drove home today and I just teared up a little. And I was like, dude, like I think God is behind all of this. And there's something huge being set up. There's something humongous being set up. And I'm like a little scared. I'm just like so humbled. 'Cause 2 years ago, when I was so lonely, so alone and feeling, you know, like when I released my very first video on YouTube, I was so sad during those times. I was so depressed because of my job, and so depressed and feeling like I was like the only one trying my best to follow God. And that's the exact place I've re-entered today. Like that exact sadness where I created the song Drowning of mine. Just like feeling like this is too hard. Nobody sees what I'm going through. And I thought that like the girl I was getting to know was that person. Was the person that I could finally share like this whole thing that's happening with. And that just ended so abruptly. Like my whole nervous system just crashed because of that. And I was like, I don't know if I told God, but I was like, how many more times does this need to happen? But I had a different mentality today because so much stuff has been happening. I'm like, God, you're doing something, okay? You're doing something. And I'm going to trust that, even though I feel like crap right now. Oh, and making that other reel where I got to look back on what happened in the 30 days and the things I've accomplished, it's like, dang. I have so much reason to be grateful. And, you know, anyway, today was, man, like, well, I didn't imagine I'd be seeing a TED Talk at all. So yeah, today was really awesome, man. And finally have like a Christian EDM mentor. How is that even possible? And he's married. I have someone I could rely on for real, dude. Woo! How did this happen? Like, we all know who's behind all of this. All right, that's where I'm gonna sign off. All right, gonna go to bed now. Peace.